Hello, everybody. So good morning. It's sharp at 11 o'clock right now, which means it's now our time for us to go on Facebook Live right now. So first of all, for those joining me right here, thank you so much for joining. My name is Wesley Chan. I'm a sales breakthrough coach and a 3 times TEDx speaker. So the reason I'm here today because today we have a sales and marketing breakthrough week, and we will bring to you some very practical strategies on how to help you to achieve breakthrough in your sales and marketing. So today's our day 3. So today we're going to talk about creating powerful video content, where we will be sharing with you some very practical, actionable strategies to help you to create content online, to show your face, to record videos, so that we'll be able to increase our online visibility. And for those of you who are joining this right now, so let me know you're watching this right now. Let me know you're here, so I know that you're watching this. And of course, drop me a hi. Let me know you're watching, so that I know that you're watching this video right now. All right, so here we go. Drop me a hi, say hi to me so I know you're watching this from wherever you are right now. Some of you have been following us from day one, so I want to appreciate for your time. And yesterday was our second episode. We talked about motivating sales team remotely. And today our topic is we're going to talk about creating powerful video content. So here we go. For those watching right now, let me know you're watching this. Drop me a hi, say a hi to me so I know that you're watching this video right now. The meantime, right, so I would like to also invite for those of you here to like and share this video so it can benefit many more people out there as well. And I want to take this chance also to thank you for joining this as well. And so let me just give me a few moments right here as I'm just doing some little bit configurations. And again, continuously drop me a hi, show me some support so that we know that you're watching this video right now. Say hi to me watching this right now, all right? So again, we'd like to invite for those of you to like and share this video so we can benefit many more people out there. And before I invite our gentleman here today, so the format of this sharing here is that we will be sharing the first 10 minutes by me, the host. We will sharing some very actionable practical strategies when it comes to online video. All right, so without further ado, let's just begin right now. So let me just do my screen share. Let's go into my topic here for today. All right. So here we go. So I'm going to do this screen share right now, and this screen share will basically share with you some very practical, actionable strategy when it comes to shooting videos online. So again, I'm going to begin my first 10 to 15 minutes to share with you some strategy in terms of creating powerful video content online. The next 40 minutes, we have Ewan here today, a solar energy social entrepreneur who consistently produces very powerful viral videos online. And the last 5 to 10 minutes, we'll open questions for those during Q&A. And again, so he is Ivan. I'm going to invite him very shortly, but just hold on for a bit. All right, and for those of you here, let me just do a very quick introduction about myself. My name is Wesley Chan. I've been doing training for the past 9 years in sales and persuasion, and very grateful to be a 3 times TEDx speaker. Now, I also struggled back then when I first remember, so this is exactly my setting right now, right? But if I go back many years ago, I still remember when I first started doing video, I too had a lot of assumptions. I don't know whether I'm good enough. I don't know whether I can speak good English. What if I talk no S-I-N-G-E-D? Will people judge me? So I too have a lot of limiting sabotage, thinking that, am I handsome enough? Am I pretty enough to go on video? And a lot of people have this thought that I'm very shy to show my face. And also a lot of people have this one thing called fear. So these are some of the stoppages that I once felt before, back in the year 2018 and 2019, when I first shot my first video. Ever since then, I just told myself just to keep doing. And until right now, consistently for every single week, I've been producing 2 videos. So I managed to archive all these videos. And thanks to people who have been supporting me, my partners, my coaching clients, and for those friends who keep supporting me. So these are the archives that I've been compiling for all these years. And again, so this is a quick sharing, a quick strategy I want to share with all of you here in terms of creating powerful video content online before I invite our guest speaker here, Iwan. So, and I call this the laser strategy. So what's called laser strategy? Laser strategy called lighting, where one of the good strategy to have is always have the light source facing. You always want to stand facing the light source. So right now I've got a selfie ring light right here. Just so I look bright. So in order for us to have the light facing on your face. Number 2, the angle as well, to be at the eye level. So you don't want to talk like this. You don't want to talk down as well. You want to always maintain eye level. And for those of you here sitting on the desk right now with your laptop, one of the good practice is to put a tissue box below. So there's always maintaining at the eye level. Number 3, the third strategy is called sound. And again, all of us here, we're very privileged right now. instead of investing in very expensive mic, what we can also do is to use our our earpiece, our earphone, which can already record very good audio quality sound. So therefore, this is a good start. Else, you can invest in a Boya mic. And again, some of you here can get those wireless Boya mic if you want. But again, all this little bit, it requires a little bit of investment. Number 3, very important in terms of energy. So, and again, because if I speak at 100% energy at you, probably only 60% gets transferred over video. So therefore, it's a good practice to speak slightly faster and slightly more excited and energetic across the video. And number 5, when we talk about real, one of the best practices here is to always be the real you. It really doesn't matter how you look like. Of course, what you dress is still important. Be you, be the natural you, because people buy you first before buying your product and buying your services. So therefore, it's very, very important for us to be the real you. And again, just do your best in terms of shooting videos. Don't be critical about yourself. Just appear online to shoot a video either by using a cell phone, using a Zoom app to record yourself talking. So it's a good practice for us to be just the real you, be the authentic you, be the real you, so people can get attracted to you. So don't be too worried about how you look like and all. Of course, you need to take a little bit of grooming and makeup and all when you do, right? But the most important thing is that don't be overcritical. Focus on progression and not perfection. Just keep doing post 1, post another one, post 2, post 3. So you will improve along the way once you've posted more videos. And again, you may ask me, so what kind of videos that we can do? So practically, there are different kinds of videos that we can shoot, and this is what I'll be sharing with you right now. So one of the good practice to have is to do the short video version, where you can record 2 to 3 minutes video in terms of sharing people in terms of value and content, sharing people in terms of solving their problems. It can be like, just take out a camera and say, hi, my name is Wesley Chan. Today I'm going to share with you 3 keys and something like that. So you can do a short video for 2 to 3 minutes. And the reason why I recommend 2 to 3 minutes is because, and again, a lot of people here may not have very good attention span. So 2 to 3 minutes is just ideal for you. The next one is called a vlog, a video log, where you can shoot videos about your reflections, about diary of the day. And you can say, do you believe in gratitude? Hi, my name is Wesley Chan. I help salespeople and business owners here to maximize their potential. And today I'm going to talk about gratitude. So you're going to talk about just one main message in that video. Number 3, you can talk about live show. When you get something like this, you can invite a guest over, can stream that over to Facebook Live using Zoom or StreamYard. Bring a live show. The duration is around 30 to 45 minutes. And again, some chatty ones like me will go up to 1 hour. And the next thing is called story, where you can shoot a video about your own story, your introduction, why you do what you do, your passion, your product, your services, and what made you start your company here today. So these are different variations that we can all start. And again, we are very blessed and honored right here, because right now we have a lot of gadgets. If you ask me, you don't have to invest in expensive gadgets. Just take your cell phone. It's already good enough to get started. The most important thing, technology is the least that you should worry. The most important is to get yourself be comfortable in front of the screen, to just shoot video and just to talk in front of people. And again, these are some very practical tips here today. And therefore, I'm very honored and privileged to invite our guest speaker here today. So we have Ivan, who is a solar energy social entrepreneur. Now, to be very honest with you, I'm very amazed with his work, especially going on LinkedIn. So I'm very active on LinkedIn, shooting videos, and again, looking around, and I met Ivan. So that's how I reached out to him. And I would like to invite him coming on stage here today. So now, before I invite Ivan, I'm going to first invite my co-host here for today. And again, for those of you here, please like and share this video so that we can benefit many, many, many more people out there. So today, we're going to have creating powerful video contents in our sales and marketing breakthrough week. Today is day 3. So with that, let me just first invite my co-host here up on the screen. Let me just do a stop my screen share. All right, so right now we have Lawrence coming here today. So Lawrence, you're on screen. Lawrence, say hi to our friends.
Hi, morning.
All right, so right now we have CG here, Jana, Tasmini, Edmund, Ans, and Han. All right, so without further ado, right now we're going to invite our guest speaker here, Iwan. So everybody say hi to Iwan.
Hi, everybody. Assalamualaikum. Very good morning.
All right, thank you, Iwan. So first of all, thank you so much for joining on this show right here. Thank you so much. And again, so Iwan, so thank you so much one more time. And so would you please just do a very quick introduction about what you do and so what product do you have? Just a quick introduction about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm the founder of Sunkrok Solar. We are social enterprise in solar energy. Basically, we try to solve the energy poverty issue, but we do have our commercial side. We do all sorts of solar energy project, especially off-grid. Off-grid means that the system must have battery or energy storage.
Oh, okay. So it's all about just solar energy. That's what I've been doing.
Yes.
All right, it's interesting. I mean, to be very honest with you, when I first met you on LinkedIn, okay, so for those of you here, Iwan and me, we are very first time meeting, e-meet. We only chat over LinkedIn and Facebook. So it's interesting because you're in solar energy space and yet you've been producing a lot of powerful video contents online, which caught my attention. And there are some like thousands, even like 25, 26, 30,000 views. So to me, hats off to you. So, so my question is this: how did you first started this habit of creating video contents?
All right. So all these pushing video contents was started back in 2015.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So the industry I'm in right now, green technology, renewable energy per se, is relatively quite new. So I have to spend a lot of time in education and awareness. So I started back in 2011 until 2013 to 15. It makes me realize that I spend so much time to explain what is solar energy to future prospect client.
Right.
So it's like I already have a script. So people will ask, "Oh, can I do this with solar?" So I just repeat the script again and again and again. So I'm wondering, why do I have to do this? Because if I put my content, I push content, so people can actually have a basis on what is solar energy. So I can save a lot of my time in explaining.
Okay. And it's interesting because so when a lot of people ask you this, you first shot your video, and that goes back in what 2015?
Yeah, so our very first video was we did this social initiative with we call it Pak Mamat lah. Pak Mamat is selling ice cream pulut in Damansara Damai using
Oh,
motor cart. You know the motor with 3 wheels, right?
yes.
So his problem was he needs to be nearby to shop like Mamat stall or Mamat shop to get electricity access.
Yes.
So we found this Pakcik Mamat online. Then we tried to track him in Damansara Damai, and we offered a solar energy solution. So since then, he can sell ice cream anywhere, anytime. And from that time, he started only with one motor cart. Now he has like 3 motor cart and 3 bicycles.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the impact lah. We really glad to see the impact.
All right. Good. Okay, so my next question. So you first started with the solar energy infused in the motor cart.
Yep.
How did it first started then? I mean, like, yeah, was it like you approached him, you met him, or is this Pak Mama as somebody that you know?
So Pak Mamat post was actually viral during that time. So they say help this because Pak Mamat he's been selling at until 1 a.m. 2 a.m. to finish his ice cream. He cannot bring back the ice cream. So we found it online. We tried to track him. And then the inspiration was actually from, I don't know if you aware of a show called Pin My Ride in MTV, where you got all these old junk car, then they modify to make it better, right? So the inspiration come from that show. So we are pimping Pak Mamat rides.
Okay.
So actually, I think it's very interesting, Noor Shahiwan. Really, thank you so much again for coming to My Printers FB Live.
Yeah,
And
my pleasure.
to fuse, I think it's a fusion of using technology to actually advance your business. I think this is something very interesting. But my follow up question is this: a lot of people have fear. They are scared to show themselves on social media. That they're thinking that they are not good enough, and or maybe like me, I'm not so handsome enough, But even because of this NCO, it's my first time doing Facebook Live with Wesley. So we have
Okay.
done actually about 20 of it. Sebelum tu, before that, I didn't even do any. Not satu pun, I didn't do any. So what is your thought on that? People who feel that they are not good enough to be on social media.
All right. So first thing first, you must try. My first videos was like edited, so many things. I spent like 2 days to edit. even though I just use Windows Movie Maker and whatnot. Until today, my videos are all like live, unedited. So you come to that stage. So once you are used to pushing videos to social media, I don't think fear is there's no more fear factor lah. Yeah.
So
So you
no
just
more
need-
picture, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But then before you push your video, first you must know what is the industry, what's the subject that you want to like champion or what you want to show. Before you determine this, I should say you should not push any video, because once you go online, people will always guess, oh, okay, this guy is now online, what subject that he wants to promote or whatnot. Once you have chose the wrong or unsuitable subject, then it's hard, because people already brand you. So like me, they see me Iwan, see Sola, see Iwan. So that's the kind, it's the simple, very basic message that you want to public to associate you with. So you just choose one word or one thing or one item that you want to be. It can be politics, it can be religion, it can be business, it can be as simple as cooking.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. So my follow-up question to you, Iwan, is this, right? So you talk about knowing one angle to go in. And so you talk with one angle first, am I right? That's what you suggest?
Yep.
Okay, and I heard you saying that last time you took 2 days to edit video, right? I mean, I resonate with that, so likewise as well. Okay, a lot of people say that for me to do good videos, right, I must have expensive software, canggih equipment. Now, what's your thought on this?
The best tools is actually in your hand, your phone.
Right.
You don't tell me, like nowadays, all phones should have cameras, right?
Yes.
And then, of course, you can spend with all those GoPros, all those mic, what do you call it? Self-balance, what do you call it? The one holder, self-balance holder, the one can just take your video very nice. I once started with GoPro. It's not GoPro, it's a celuk one lah. I forgot what's the name. Xiaomi, whatever lah. The sports camera.
Yes.
Then the one thing I found out about it is hard for me, because it takes time from that camera to your laptop, and then for you to push. You need to edit, transfer, and whatnot. So it's very, and then it ended up you do not push the content at the right time. One thing you should know, time is really critical. You cannot waste like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, just push the content. Time is very, very critical. So after I found out with the sports camera, then I decided I just use my phone, which is, last time it was Huawei P9 Lite. Now I use Nova 3. Cost only like 900 ringgit. Now if you can find like 800, 700 ringgit, which can produce good videos. Oh, because it also has the beauty function. So if I'm not satisfied, I can just set my beauty level 10. So I become more, my skin looks more fairer and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah,
I think it is very interesting, because I just joked with you this morning that I know my muka like Doraemon lah, around a bit, and then I didn't want to be also in social media, because I felt that maybe people would not want to listen to what I say. They are more interested with handsome people or pretty people. So, but never mind. I also did take a step to try. I didn't edit anything at the moment, but I hope you can share with us some tips later on how to potong my face. I have a follow-up question on this. Creating content is part one, right? You create the content, you upload. The part two is, how can we be consistent in creating content to engage your people? So how do you constantly develop that consistency?
All right. First thing first, just now Lawrence was saying that what to say. It's actually not what to say. It's actually what to show. What do you want to show to the public? Okay, show including say and item and whatnot. Because when you say what to say, it's quite hard for people to relate the subject with you, because you don't show the actual thing. Okay,
Right.
so if you thinking of what to show, people when they see only then they will believe lah. Okay,
Oh,
then back to your question, how do you create consistency? Okay, for one content, one subject, let's say one event, you went to exhibition, training and whatnot, you can produce like 3 to 4 5 videos just from one content, but you push one by one. You don't do like one blanket video for the whole event, for the whole, let's say you went for social initiative, you went to let's say for this COVID, you are sending assistance to the frontliners and whatnot.
yes.
You can create few videos just from one event or one occasion. Then you can push it like it's gonna take like 2 weeks, 1 week, like every 2 3 days, one video, one video, one video. But actually the video is actually from the same day.
Understood.
But from the public perspective, they're saying, "Oh, you are very, consistent. You are really hands-on. You are on the ground." So that's how I treat my consistency factor.
Oh, okay. So I have a follow-up question, right? How often do you post a video?
My rules actually minimum 4 to 5 days, one video.
4 to 5 days, one video. Oh, that's
Yeah.
also
Actually 1 week lah. Because and then some more with the PKP, right? So you got a lot of time. Actually now I'm holding videos, so I don't want to watch so many videos. It's like to make sure your content fully masak first lah. Right?
Yeah.
You send out, you don't send and then it's not fully cooked, then you send another food, another menu, then people cannot enjoy your food. So something
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
Okay. So then my follow-up question is this. So every 4 or 5 days, so then you told me like if you cover one event, you record like 4 or 5 video. Okay, so here's my question. I think some people may ask, how do we come up with the idea of knowing what are the 4 or 5 video? How do you get the inspiration? Like for example, I saw your video you did. There was once you were wearing a mask, you were in the frontliner. I saw there was once you were at home, and then you got the solar you're beside. And how do you come up with the topic of the video for you to shoot the 4 or 5? What's your thought process like?
So my process of selecting content is actually come from feedbacks. So when I'm dealing with customers and whatnot, I realize that some questions are very typical. So from that input, I create content. So when I see a situation that this was actually asked by many clients or many customers, then I know that this is the content. But this is for me because I'm in the industry, I'm doing it facing customer. It's easy for me to get feedback. So for others that is, still thinking of content, that's why you need to push your first few contents because you need to get the feedbacks to determine what's next. Okay, if you can go on the ground and meet people to ask, to do survey, discuss, chat and whatnot is good. But sometimes you cannot, like you have your full-time job and whatnot, you still need to get feedbacks. That's why you need to push the first edition of your whatever content just to get feedbacks. From there, you can start streamlining. Oh, okay, actually people don't like I'm talk about this. I don't like I show about this. They like this to be more specific, to be this subject, to be these people. So something like that. So from there, you can decide your content.
All right. So speaking of content and getting feedback, right? So let's go over to our comments right there. I think you've got one friend here say Abdullah Fahmi Muhammad Fuad. Mindset and thinking like real production house already. So that's a comment by Fahmi. And I think over on your Facebook, I saw Sufail Yusuf is here, Fakimi Sikia is here. Hello.
Yeah.
So got Vincent joining as well. Vincent Liang saying good morning. And also some friends
Morning.
right here. We have Rajendran saying hi to you.
Hi, Rajendran.
We got Farah saying hi. Wassalamualaikum, Iwan.
Yep.
Get it right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yan saying hi, and Izwan saying hi to all of us here. Edmund as well. Tasmini who's here. Jana who's here saying hi. Yep. So we got many friends right here. We got more coming. So yeah, Edmund says creativity and innovation is also important for showing good content. All right. So that's interesting. And again, coming of which, I think just now you talk about a very important point to go on the ground. So where you basically think of what questions they ask you, and then you put questions based on this. So in this way, right, my question to you, when you go on the ground, so is it during when you pitch to people those questions? Is it when you sell to people those questions? What kind of questions that the question posed to you? Is it during your sale process? Is it during your presentation? Is it during your validation idea? How do you get those questions?
I think it could include also, of course, from my pitching session. All those questions from the panel, the feedback question from my customer and my user, and also when you do marketing, you will get the very typical like me lah. Can solar power up my house? That was like very very, but the thing is very subjective. So now I always my answer is actually with solar you can power up as small as your calculator to as big as your country. So it's very subjective. So from that that's why from that particular question I know that I need to show to the prospects what is solar capable of. But because I also need to educate them that there is cost effectiveness factor. Of course, you can power up the whole nation with solar, but then there's still a cost benefit analysis. So I need to set the border for their thinking from the minimum to the maximum, but still within cost effectiveness. So that would be my inspiration for my content then.
I really like that analogy that you mentioned about what you want to show to the audience and not what you want to say. And exactly you align it with to show the power of solar, and that's why you come up with a series of content. So other than that part about showing what you want to show, what are some other tips that you can share with us on creating powerful video contents?
All right. So now I'll give you the technical tips lah. First things first, the phone must be in landscape. When you're recording, not like this, must be in landscape. Yeah. So because it's easier for you to edit and it looks better if people view it on tablet and laptop and whatnot. Of course, it still can be adjusted to phone. Most of the viewers are from phone, but you still need the quality from landscape to make a good video on the phone. That will be number one. Number two, please try not to move the phone so much, just to make it as static as possible. If you can look from a certain angle that can cover whatever subject in your video, it's okay. But if you need to move, make sure you bear in mind that people are watching and you don't want to make them get nausea, headache or whatever, right? So you must make sure handle with care, handle with very careful, handle with care your phone. And the most important part is your voice. If you're like describing the situation, actually I think it's easily you need to shout because unless you use very advanced microphone, because like in my case, in my scenario, I don't have time to put on the gadget tripod to put on the microphone. It's just like very on the ground because I'm working actually, so with my hands full with sweats and I'm still sweating whatnot, so I cannot put all these gadgets. So I just make use with whatever that I have. So that's why the voice, make sure you need to, easy to say shout lah, because you need the mic to catch your voice other than surrounded voice. And I also believe that surrounded voice is important as well, because you really need to show that it is real. It is real situation. If you put mic, you only catch your voice. Then people don't get the surrounding ambience and the rest. So that's how I make it lah. In terms of the length, there are so many suggestions like 3 minutes is top, people can focus. But again, if you don't get feedbacks from your audience, you won't know. Lately I'm getting feedback. They say that my videos are too short. Can you imagine that my videos are too short? 3 minutes and 5 minutes are too short because I'm explaining technical about solar. So if I don't get feedback, I don't know, because I thought 3 minutes is too long already. Many of my videos like 1 minute, 2 minutes video. I try to edit a few scenes and make it in 1 minute, 2 minutes. Now I'm getting feedbacks like they say you should make video longer because then we can learn. Or then I know from the feedbacks, I should make learning videos with longer duration.
Yeah, actually, I really like the steps that I am actually literally writing down that so that it will help me to improve my next video production. But actually, I have a follow-up question. But when I see the comment by one of our friend, I think this question is very relevant. Before I go into mine, we have Akmal Razali that mentioned about how about lighting, because a lot of recordings are indoor. So what the lighting is kind of least exposed. So what do you think about lighting?
All right. So, let's say you can go high tech and low tech. Let me show you my lighting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can see this. This is my lighting.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like RM9 from Mr. DIY. It's using USB. So, hopefully I can get royalty from Mr. DIY.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, that one is even better lah. I mean, that one is like the
My
professional one. You should use it.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you like, it's a control situation, control environment. Of course, you can use all those gadgets, especially indoor. But like me, outdoor videos, I don't have time and for lights, for microphone. There's one video I shoot during boat ride from Mentawai Island to from the most southern tip of Mentawai Island to Seabrode port. It's just a very small boat, very big wave. So I just take out my phone, I put it in the plastic bag, then to make it waterproof. So I just recorded like that 10 seconds. Then that video was like, people gave comments and feedback. It was like the most real video, because you can see at my back the boat jockey is using what do you call it, plastic bottle as a shield from the waves and so it's very real. And the funny thing is, during that time I don't know also what I described during the video, because I'm still thinking about my life, the boat ride and whatnot. So I just actually like mumbling, and I don't know what I spoke through the videos, but I just post it because it's very, very real. So that kind of video that you are looking.
So I really want that is I really there's so much skills that need to be learned to actually produce a video. But I really want to ask this question because I never really go into your page or wherever that you post your video, which I would love to after this. But can you tell us, most of your videos are educational videos or are just entertainment videos? It means like you're going somewhere, you just show the place, or it's very educational, means you're teaching somebody. Which is the videos that you have been doing?
I mean, the right word is, of course, infotainment.
Infotainment, yes.
Infotainment. It cannot be so, so rigid. There are few videos that are very educational, because even the title said how to do. How to install solar panel for this application. It's very educational, straightforward, no messing around. But most of the on the ground scene is actually, you don't know what will happen even during you record also. Like sometimes I was recording in Swiftlet House in Gomusang, Kelantan. So while I was recording, there's a funny sound. I'm not sure whether it's coming from dog, from I don't know what animal, whatever is a mating sound or whatever sound during my video. So that kind of, I just follow through. I just follow through because it's the real one. I'm not making it. I'm not asking the dog to contribute into my video, so it's very real.
Yeah. Okay, good point you mentioned there about infotainment. I think it's a very good idea. I would like to think that I do a lot of educational video. I think I can learn a lot from you in terms of being real. All right. Okay. So there are two questions from the floor. One is this, right? Iwan, Muhammad Hairis Isha asked, which app software do you edit your video for beginner? For phone and laptop, free? Yep.
All right. I use the most expensive software, Windows Movie Maker, which is you can get for free. Okay. Unfortunately, Windows stopped the new version. I think the last one like 2010 or 2011. I don't know why. I'm really upset with that move. But luckily, I still can use my Windows Movie Maker until now. Of course, you can buy in very minimum investment. It's like $20, $30. You can get access for that advance. That will be from laptop. If you using your phone, then you can use Quick, QUIK from GoPro. But Quick is suitable for if you want to include the whole event in one video. You know, like you went for trekking, you went for event training, from early morning until late evening, you want to put it in one video, then Quick is the best one. But I still prefer raw video where you describe the video with your own words. So, you know, you got your own style. You don't have to spend so much on editing. Right now, the only editing that I do is combining videos. Let's say I have like few shots, you know, few shots that are not working, but the first half is okay. So I just cut the first half. I put another second half from other videos, something like that. So I just use the video combining apps. The name is, let me check. I forgot which the name. Vimer Video, VMER.
Yeah, so I can put a comment.
Yeah, video.
VMER video for
combining
videos. Clips. And what about the Dan? What Dan Quick you mentioned?
The editing videos is Quick, QUIK.
Oh, okay. These are for editing.
GoPro. Yeah, this is for editing. You can put sound. You know, it has auto. You don't have to put the animation. You know, you just choose which theme that you want. You can make auto animation. You just, you know, throw in pictures and videos. Just make sure the sequence is right. Which one is first, which one is last. So it will auto, and then up to your theme chosen.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got
the Quick is actually QUIK.
Okay. Sorry. For editing. Typo. Okay, thank you very much for that. I think it's very important to use Quick and use Vimer. So, high risk, hope that we address your question, and also for Akmal, if we address your question, give me a thumbs up. Okay, we have another question over from my page right here. I've got my friend here called Vincent. So Vincent asks, "Hi Shahiwan, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, or LinkedIn? Which one is better for us to post our video?"
This one a very classic question.
Yes.
Okay, so my safe answer is depending on your audience, the kind of audience that you want to get. You can have same videos for different platform, but the delivery is different. You know, how do you put your copyright? How do you put your words in LinkedIn is different than you put in Facebook and of course TikTok. Of all of the platform that you mentioned just now, I have all except for TikTok. I still try to find courage to do TikTok.
Me too.
Yeah. Because TikTok, the connotation with TikTok is like, you know, very related to what do you call it, young generation, right? So
yeah,
once you have built your branding message, you really need to be careful. You need to do your cost benefit analysis. You can try to avoid TikTok, but you might miss the audience from TikTok, which is now growing like crazy. So you really need to do your cost benefit analysis, because TikTok is purely, the approach is entertainment. You, even though your video is education, you really need to make it entertaining for all. So you need to really look from that angle, because like my industry, like solar, there must be a bit of seriousness, because it's quite, you know, techie stuff and green tech, right? So I don't want my future customer to have assumption that, you know, I'm from the TikTok, you know, just good in videos but not in real thing.
I think this is very interesting. I think every platform has its own very different, unique proposition. Even LinkedIn is for professionals. You know, Instagram is for people who are younger than me. Facebook is for old people like us. Yep. So I think it's fine in whichever platform. I just want to take this comment. I think he's a good friend of mine, Ganesh. Ganesh Muran. He said, you know, he's amazing at your work. You are amazing. You know. But MCO has actually, this is the what day, and I do not know if it's going to be extended. So just to ask Ganesh question, one question: how do you keep your mental strength despite all these challenges?
Yep. First thing first. Hi Ganesh. Hi bro. Ganesh is my bro as well. Ganesh. So how do I keep my mental strength? Okay. So thinking from my perspective of my social enterprise, we have two objectives. Number one is, of course, to sustain financially. We are profit-based entity, and also our second objective is to increase the electrification rate. It means to increase access to people who's living without electricity. So when you have these two objectives, of course, the financially sustainable is very challenging. So that's when you turn to your second objective, because you can see the changes that you are bringing to the life, to their, your beneficiaries' life. Let me share it with you lah. My magic moment is very satisfactory moment is when I provide a solar energy solution to the beneficiaries. Let's say orang asal community and whatnot. I just need to be there to see when they see the electrical light for the first time, something like that. So that was my magical moment. It makes all your efforts, all your blood and sweat are all worth enough. Okay, for us, like our simple house, easily more than 20-50 likes, aircon, iPad, computer, laptop and whatnot, right? So for them to see electric powered bulb is like a very big thing for them. So that's where should I say that something money cannot buy lah. In for you to replace the money satisfactory, this is the magical moment that you need to look around, and whenever you got these challenges, these magical moments that you need to flashback or just to remind yourself, why are you doing this?
I've really seen some of the videos done by Ganesh as well. I really need to take this opportunity to thank you and Ganesh as well for helping these families.
Thank you, Ganesh.
Lawrence, I think you got stuck, Lawrence.
We have the one. We take this for reluctant. Of course, those people having a light bulb is already something very big to them. It's like MCO as well. We go Starbucks like nobody's business. We go to mama, everything. Suddenly now kita tak boleh pergi. Then now we are like, oh, we don't have freedom. Thank you so much for your work again, sir. So I need to continue from here to take up the comment from Abdul Fahmi. We can make some investment in good equipments later. They say that the secret of getting ahead is getting started. I think this is a very timely. Just keep moving. I want to take this question from Edmund. So Edmund mentioned about taking a lot of videos may take up a lot of memory and limited space. So is it necessary to invest in another phone or maybe device just for video content purpose, especially those who always do vlogs for events? What is your take on this?
That is why you really need to push the content as soon as possible so you can clear your memory in your phone. Okay, so from the vlog is really long, like 1 hour, like half an hour videos, right? Event video like interviews, discussion is like half an hour, 1 hour. For my videos, it's like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and I try to take multiple scenes, like 2-3 minutes, so later I can combine. So each of my videos is like 200 megabyte, 300 megabyte size only. Whereas my internal phone storage, I forgot, 64 or 120 something. So far, I still got plenty of space. And in fact, I can just put extra memory card just to cover it. And you can also use like online storage. I mean, like cloud storage, like Dropbox, Google document. You can store your videos there, or you can just store your video in YouTube. But if the videos are not ready yet, you just make it not public yet. So you can clear your phone, start for another new videos, but the videos is already secured safely in YouTube, but not for public view yet. But again, I don't like the idea of storing it because from my own experience, I got like during this PKPs, I found out that like 3 or 4 videos that I'm supposed to push like a year ago. So so that's why I don't like, simpan first and then later we will put the content. No lah, we will. Luckily I got this PKP. I go through all my videos like, oh, why I did not push these videos. So if you see my YouTube channel, there is a video that I went to Mentawai Island to do installation. So it's very, because I put multiple short scene that I forgot to put the whole video of that event. So I just upload last 2 days ago, where I should upload it like October or September last year.
Okay. All right, thank you. So Edmund, I hope that we addressed your question. Let us give me a thumbs up so that we know that we addressed. And back to the question just now about which platform. Vincent says, okay. Vincent says, thank you for that. And okay, so let's take another question here from Izahan. Salam, Shahiwan.
Yep.
How do you determine video contents for each video that you have done? Not too sure. You have already addressed that question just now, or would you want to reiterate?
Let me. Okay, how do you determine video contents for each video? Basically, I don't choose the content. The content choose me actually. So
okay.
Yeah, so you have to you have to be ready. Just when the content, when you think it's worth a content, that's where you need to start shooting, because you cannot anticipate, like unless you are doing discussion interview, this kind of videos. You can, of course, you can anticipate, schedule a meeting and whatnot. But for underground videos, like I said, you don't choose the scene, man. The scene choose you. It's up to your critical thinking to choose whether it is worth a content or not.
Yep. Okay. So which means you are the kind of person, no matter where you go, if you have idea, you will straight away just take it.
Yeah. Same like the video I shot during I went to Hospital Tunku Ampuan Afzan in Kuantan, Pahang, where I shoot the kiosk. So basically, I was there just to assist with electricals and wiring a little bit. But then I saw the ambience. I mean, the fear is really real, man. Serious, the fear. When I was there, I can see the medical personnel cleaning the ambulance after they have sent somebody to the hospital. So it was really like it's like nothing happened, but then you can sense the fear. So that's where you think this is the content. But I did not shoot the actual condition because it involves privacy and whatnot, right? So, but then I choose to shoot myself. There's another thing about privacy. When you do all of this, especially social initiative, please ask for permission for you to include the beneficiaries, either in videos or pictures and whatnot, because it's really involved their privacy. And many we see happens with this MCO, right? I do not blame the whatever NGOs and caregivers, but then there is the question lah. If you don't post, you don't let people know of your activity, right? Maybe you need to show proof that somebody's contributing. You need to show proof that something being done. But then you need to really determine the fine line between pushing the content formally and the privacy of the beneficiaries.
Yeah, I'm very. This is very important because privacy. Because a lot of the time, a lot of people like to take videos and pictures so that they can upload on their Instagram, but they don't know that that thing will be there permanently, for people to watch. I have a very curious question. You have done so many different.
Lawrence?
Lawrence,
can you repeat again?
Yes. You have went to so many places. You have done so many shots. You have done so many postings. Can I just ask you this? Are you doing this by yourself, or you have your team, or you have friends or family that is helping you, or you do everything from A to Z?
80% of the video I shoot it myself. I just use my hand as my tripod. If I do installation with my team, some of the times, like 20-30%, I can ask them to hold the camera because I need to show the actual thing, like solar panel, inverter, batteries, and the components. But like 70-80%, especially for this MCO, for the first phase, I did not dare to invite my team for the work yet. because things are very unstable, all the risks and whatnot. Later, I think inshallah by next week we're gonna have work with the screening kiosks for COVID. I think the situation is very stable now, so of course I will invite them, and then maybe they will shoot the video for me. Even they also know what is my requirement lah. Landscape, where to start shooting, where to stop shooting, and I don't like them to move around the camera. Even though I'm describing something, I mean, like before this, whenever I describe the solar panel, then they will go the phone. Oh, okay, solar panel. When I say about battery, oh, this battery. So after I saw the video, then they now know what is my standard.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Okay, so Iwan, allow me to read some of the comments right there. So we got Mani Ali Abdul Rahim says that I know from the beginning Mr. Shahiwan is very smart in managing videos for marketing. That's a very good shout out for you. Yeah,
thank you, Mani.
Lee Mei Mei says well done to the community.
Thank you.
Yeah, Edmund says thanks for the answer, and Rajendran says Shahiwan, you're a great man. Not only focus on profitability, also priority given for community happiness. Well, that's very good. So David Young agree. Privacy is important. Isahan say thank you for your answer. Very clear. And Sufeo, I think is your friend. I use KineMaster. Okay.
So for editing.
For editing. Okay, so here we go. We have one question from Alina. Alina has been following us all the way from Australia. All right, so hi, greetings, Noor. One question. What do you think about short video making clips like InShot, where we can do it over the phone? Bracket. I use small images instead of extensive video making using laptop. Just starting to visualize this. Okay, what's your take on this?
Okay, what do you think of short video making clips? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. In terms of describing the video, I think the best way is people can see you. Communication is not only speaking, right? Your body language, your face, and all parts of the communication. Yes. So at one point, I believe Alina Chan needs to describe her video. I mean, like whatever situation and content that she has. Finally, she must describe the video on her own words with her face live on that camera. Right? You can do voiceover and whatnot. If you're looking for, this is all part of personal branding as well. So you want to relate a subject to your name, to your brand, right? Oh yeah, okay, property industry. Especially property industry, you need to build trust. People want to buy property from you, they need to see your face, right? Yeah. From my video as well, from the solar energy system, even though I do a lot of videos, like 70% of my customer, even though they follow my videos, they will come and meet me at one point because they want to see me in real person. Yes. Yeah. So no doubt, if you're in property industry, if I want to buy a house, for sure I want to know whoever is dealing with my deal. I need to see him or her, not only his or her videos or content.
Right. Yep. All right. So Alina, I hope that Ivan addressed your question. All right. So David Young says clarity is key. Okay, this is something very inspiring motivation at this time. Okay. So I want to ask you one question from my point of view. So when you first started, right, and even until now, do you look at the number of views, number of likes, number of comments? Because a lot of people, they got this one challenge. Oh, what if I post, nobody view? So what is your mindset in regards to viewership? Come, share with us.
Yeah, so I was once in the viewership dilemma. So I was started, especially YouTube. Last time when I started YouTube, the views are like 2 or 3, 4 views. Half of the views coming from me because I just want to check the video is okay or not. So later, after 2-3 years, I found out that of course views is one of the main indicator. All right, but then if you're looking to a result per se, say I have my solar business, so my result is actually from, let's say, 10 views. How many of the views actually turn to my actual customer or actually reach out to me just to get to know about solar. That will be my KPI. So after a few years, I learned about this. It makes you mature lah. The views, of course, important as your indicator, but the the turn rate for views are actually more important. If you're doing YouTube just for the Google AdSense, AdSense, just to collect from advertisement, of course, view subscription is important. But then for a normal person to start from that stage to be worthwhile for Google AdSense, I think easily 1 to 2 years. It's not easily you put one video unless you manage to capture a very big event like someone dying in front of you or whatever. But then if the more realistic way is for you to convert from online to offline, from whatever you're doing, you're selling something, be it technology, property and whatnot. So the turn rate is more important. And you can see the comments. I think the comments also is more in terms of feedbacks for you. Even though you got 2 views, 3 views or 10 views, there's one comment, thank you for the video. Now I really understand how to do solar energy system DIY. That comment, it makes your 10 views irrelevant. If you can make one single person understand whatever content that you want to push to deliver, it's better than you have 1 million views, but just seeing the videos for the sake of viewing the videos. Yeah.
Right. So I think that's a very good point. I think when you mentioned that one good comment overrides the entire views, I think that's a very good mindset to have. Instead of looking at views and all, yeah, I think this will be very helpful because a lot of people when they first started, they may think that tak ada orang tengok 3-4 views, and then what you say half or probably all come from themselves checking the video okay or not, right?
If I may add, if you don't make videos like 50 videos or like more than 50, don't care so much about the views.
Right.
If you make the view, let's say this is like YouTube, right? So you put 50, I should say 50. Even 10 is too small for you to start to be more critical on views. Then you put 50 videos. Then you can see the views, the comment or not. From there, you should know whether you should carry on doing the same content or not.
Oh, okay. So you give a benchmark of 50 videos, then only after 50 only you see whether it's effective or not.
Yeah. I mean, I got on my YouTube, I got almost 100 videos and the subscriber is only 400. My top view was like 3,000 views per video, YouTube. Yep. I need to admit I'm quite bad in YouTube. I don't know why, but now I'm catching up. So most of the customers are coming from the connection are coming from Facebook and LinkedIn towards my YouTube. The thing that I like about YouTube is like portfolio for my business. So all my projects are put in that. So when people say, I can see, your portfolio. I just send my link, youtube.com/Sangkrok Solar. By all means, please enjoy the videos. I spend a lot of time to the videos. So now, please appreciate it.
All right. Okay, so let me just read the comments and I'll take the last question. Okay, so Alina says, that's right. I'm building my personal brand image. Great. Thanks for the kind advice. David Young says, follow are more important than likes. David Young says, again, like what you say, gotta turn it online to offline. Very important stuff. Alina agree and say, it's the view and the followers that's more crucial, not the likes. And also David says here's one thing called the sharing from followers is a successful factor. Now here's my last question for you because I really want to ask you questions, but too bad we are almost reaching the 1 hour mark right here. I mean, time flies. So here's my last question for you, Iwan. Do you have any advice for people out there doing sales in business right now in terms of the space of video? What advice do you have for them right now?
If you are doing sales, for sure you need to be, I call it champion. Champion means that okay, so let's say sales. If I want to buy a car, I must have someone in my mind who should I reach out to buy a car. So you need to think from that perspective. Will you be that person or not? If I want to buy a house, if I want to buy a car, if I want to buy a gadget, will you be that person for me to reach out or not? How you're going to be that person is by sending very clear message. Very simple actually. You just relate yourself. When you think about yourself, they think about car. When they think about car, they think about yourself. So you really need to be first you need to push out the content consistent, and then you should not expect the results is like, oh, once I push one video, tomorrow I'm gonna have 10 customers. No, it's not whether you have you will get customer or not. It's the question whether you have the content online or not for future customer to search about you. When they want to search, are you there or not? So it's not about whether they will buy or not yet. That one will be later stage. Now, are you there or not? That's the question you need to answer.
Yeah.
That's a very good point, and that's a very good way to end this, because again, I like this point when you say is the content there whenever they need, because the moment you realize that the content is not there, it's already too late.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a very powerful thing right there. And again, thank you very much from the bottom of our heart, from me myself. And again, thank you so much for your precious time. I learned a lot of things here in the video industry. Lawrence, you got anything you want to say?
No, I think thank you so much again, Iwan, for sharing with us. I think most people, after this, we're going to create the TikTok account together so that three of us can start dancing together. And then after that, but I totally agree, and I learned a lot as well today, especially about timing. I think timing is very important. So I hope the audience can get to learn from what you say today. Thank you again for your time this morning.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yep, Lina says powerful. Evan says again, we're going to be creative. Again, thank you so much for your time. So what I'm going to do is that again. So before we end, we normally have a culture of taking picture. After taking picture, I will just end the show and I will tell them a little bit of announcements later. So with that, Ivan, can I have you to face the screen and just do a peace sign? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you very much. All right, so what we're gonna do is that what we're gonna do is this again. Thank you so much, Ivan. Thank you so much again, Laura, for having here. All right, so I'm just gonna have both of you to. I'm gonna just remove you from the studio, and I'll just have some announcements for the people out there. Once again, thank you everybody. Thank you to Ivan. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and for those of you watching right now, and again, I want to thank all of you for your time, and I personally think that it was very helpful even for me. So, and again, for those of you out there, thank you so much for watching right now, and I do have a little bit of announcements here to make. And what we have make it special is that we have a summary here based on everything that is presented by Iwan just now. So, and again, so we have that link right there, tiny.cc sales and marketing. So what's going to happen is this one thing, which means we will be having this summary here. For all of you here, just have to type tiny.cc/sales and marketing. So you're going to have a summary version of this today's Facebook Live. And also you will be walking away from me in this 14 days breakthrough action plan. But I'll share with you, especially for those in sales and business, I will share with you like 14 days. What do you have to do for you to increase your sales, your breakthrough, your marketing, and your online presence? So that's number one, right? So then again, this is how we can do. And again, I want to do a quick shout out again. So every single day for this week until Friday, we will be having the sales and breakthrough sales and marketing breakthrough week. And every single day at 11 a.m., we will be sharing with you some very powerful content, especially in the area of sales and marketing as well. So that's why tomorrow, 11 o'clock, we are going to talk about digitalization in the area of business and sales. Tomorrow, we're going to have DMC solutions coming on screen. And again, so just want to encourage and invite all of you here to come to this sales and marketing summary and ebook as well. So again, I want to do a quick shout out for all of you here to follow and support our My Prentice work right here. Here in Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, and again, so follow us and also subscribe to our new YouTube channel. So, and here's a new YouTube channel, My Prentice School of Life. Invite all of you to join and support as well. And again, so here as well too. So do join us on our Telegram channel. Here is t.me/myprentice to support our work, to join our channels in order for us to benefit many, many, many more people out there. So here you go. That's what we have right here. And again, thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Thank you very much, Alina, Rajendran, Alina, again, one more time, Gian, Rasni, thank you very much, Jasni, Anson Ho, Farah, and of course, David. Yes, David, Yon, happy supporting for you, bro. Hashtag, thank you very much, bro, as well. All right, so again, this is the link, and just interesting, right? So let me just do a little bit of, so why not I post this in the comments so that you can actually straight away click from the downloadable link right there. So just give me a moment. I'm going to just post that comment right from my WhatsApp so that all of you here can actually take it from there. Just give me a moment. All right. Okay, so here we go. So what we have is a summary is available here. Okay, I'm going to already put a comment. Thank you very much, William Property, Alina, one more time. So again, let me just show this out there. So again, the comment section right now, just click on this tiny.cc/sales and marketing. You're going to get a summary. you're going to get my ebook, and there's some call to action in case you want to focus more on sales breakthrough. You can have a webinar that I have, or marketing breakthrough. You have a session with Lawrence as well. So again, thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Until then, everybody, signing off from my practice, signing off, Wesley Chan. See you tomorrow. Stay safe and stay at home. Bye-bye.